Alright folks, this is a short update on my magazine shelf project. This was all made from recycled wood, basically an old fence that had washed down the river. So the wood, as I've mentioned before, isn't in the best of conditions, but I believe it's usable. Okay. Now, what you see at the moment is the magazine rack. You can see it's quite tall, it's about the height of a door. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there'll be a shelf on the bottom, so there'll be 6 shelves. The sides are together. I ripped a 2x4 into 2 planks with a handsaw, and believe me, that wasn't much fun, but I did it. Then I planed it down, and I've got these sticks here with 2 screws in either side to hold the 2 planks together. They're also to support the shelving. Now, the shelving is a bit of a problem at the moment. As you can see, it's various thicknesses. I think the lumber that was used in the fence was just whatever they had available, and when I planed it, you know, obviously some of it's come a bit down farther than other parts, so this all needs to be thicknessed. You'll notice in here I've got a little pencil mark. That pencil mark is basically 1/2 inch up from the top of the wooden support here. So I'm wanting to thickness all these planks to 1/2 inch. I think that will still provide enough strength to hold the magazines. If not, well, I'll have to rethink it. But the reason I'm wanting that at 1/2 inch is because, give me a moment here. The newer issues of the Model Engineer magazines don't quite fit otherwise. Now, yeah, you know, I could have it just like that there, you know, in front of the support, but I'm wanting it in underneath, right? So, if you notice up on this one, where the plank is actually very close to the 1/2 inch, it slips up underneath the support, no bother. So that's what I'm wanting, that's what I'm going to create or make, right? The rest of the older formats of the magazine, they all fit in, no bother. You got 3 different, you know, this one for instance dates back to 1940. 6p. I've got a woman in the factory working at munitions. That one fits in fine. Then after the war, still during the war, or maybe just past the war, 1946, the war finished in 1945 of course, they were still using these smaller format of magazines because of paper shortages. And then after the war, and once the country started to recover, we returned to a slightly larger format. This is a 1961. Still not quite back to the original before, just prior to the war. But now, these days, we've got the full A4 size. Although, yeah, you know, so the shelves are going to be built and made to suit these magazines, because that's all it's going to be used for, because I've got a dump load of them. Okay. Now, at the moment, that is all just sitting there. Yeah, nothing's really supporting it. The planks here are all loose. There's nothing stopping the sides from falling over. The only reason this side isn't falling over is because of the skirting board at the bottom there. There's an incline leaning it to the left, and I've got an incline on this one also leaning to the left, as you can see going up that edge, with just a wedge in at the top just to stop it from falling backwards, and everyone's just balanced. Right, now these bits of wood here, I'm going to rip them shortly, and they're going to be used for one length will be used for a central support at the back, and the rest will be sort of slats coming down from that central support to give the frame some rigidity. So yeah, that's 5 minutes, folks. That's all I'm going to talk about now. Yeah, there's holes in the wood, nail holes, screw holes. There's been dampness in it, so there's some staining to the wood. You know, you can see that there's a bit of blackness in the wood in places, but that all adds character, eh? Right, okay then, I'll leave it at that, and I'll probably give, once this is all built, I'll give it either a coat of linseed oil or possibly some varnish, or maybe some sort of wood stain, just to try and hide the blackness in the wood. Right, hope you enjoyed this short update, and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye for now.